So question number two is, I lost it. Have you done any other shows, web shows, plays, etc.? Most people know that I am a dancer, so most of my focus has been on dancing and doing like productions and big like recitals and competitions of dance. So I actually haven't done, I don't think I've done any acting since Little White Lie. I did a bit in high school. I was in a driver's ed video. It was in French. Yay. And I've been in a few music videos, but aside from that, I haven't really done any like anything like Little White Lie. You know, nothing too serious. So I guess the short answer would be no. I haven't really done anything since then. But that doesn't mean that I wouldn't want to, and I'm definitely open to doing more. Number three, what did you think when you found out the song Sammy would be used in a Harry Potter musical with a different name? Harry. I was actually watching a Harry Potter musical, and that song came on, and I was like, hey, they stole that. Well, technically it's not really stealing if you wrote the song. But I thought it was pretty funny. It's a great song, so really, you might as well use it for any name that you can. It doesn't really work with my name, so I'll stick with Sammy, but I thought it was pretty funny when they used that in a Harry Potter musical. Next question is, what's your all-time favorite StarKid song? I would probably have to go with Sammy or Getting Back to Hogwarts. I don't know. I'm a classic Harry Potter lover, so I really liked that one because it really it's very powerful for all of us, you know, Harry Potter geeks. It's like we're going home and it's such a like powerful little anthem for you. I was singing it the whole time when I went to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm just singing, I'm like, back to witches and wizards and magical feasts, and people are like looking around at me like, crazy girl. But so yeah, those are probably my two favorites. Next question. How was it meeting with Darren after so many years at the Glee Live concert? It was so good to see him. I didn't get to see him for very long. He unfortunately didn't find out that I was going to the concert until like as the concert was starting. So he had no idea where I was sitting or anything. He's just like, "Hey, do you want to meet up afterwards?" And he tried to find me, and it was hard to get connected, but we finally did, and it was really really great to see him. It had been about a year, I think, since I'd seen him last, so it was good to see him. And the people beside me were really excited the whole time. They're like, "Oh, that's so great! You get to see your friend." So yeah, it was good. It was fun. A lot of people have seen the video that I've posted from my Glee Live experience, and they get really, really angry because there's a part where all the warblers are coming down an aisle, and Darren walks right past me and doesn't see me. I would just want to explain that because everyone's getting really, really upset about it, but Darren didn't know where I was sitting, so he didn't see me. And I talked to him after about it. I said that he'd you know, give me five or whatever. And he's like, "Did I really?" He was like, he thought it was so funny, and he said that when they're, you know, when they're performing, that those hands might as well be monster hands because you don't actually see the faces of the people. You just touch the hands and kind of keep going. You're all focused on your song. So it wasn't that he didn't pay attention to me. It wasn't that he, you know, was ignoring me or anything. It was that he didn't see me. He didn't know where I was sitting. And yeah, so nothing to be offended about. Kind of funny. Next question. Are you pursuing acting as a career or do you have other plans? Like I said before, you know, I'm always open to doing more acting. It's not really my main directive. I really, really want to become a teacher. So that's my number one. I want to teach French and English, preferably to high school kids, but right now I'm teaching elementary school, and that's really, really fun. But my main goal is to become a teacher eventually. So if there's acting thrown in there, that's cool too, but for now, that's my main goal. Next question. Tell us a little bit about your experience as a teacher. Well, I teach science to grade 1 to grade 6, and all the kids are mixed into one class for my class. So I have everyone from 6-year-olds to 12-year-olds, and that's a huge age gap. So I've had some really, really funny experiences. I taught a kid who, when he was in senior kindergarten, so that's about 5 years old, he planned an escape from his school by army crawling out of his kindergarten room and hiding behind doors so that teachers wouldn't see him. He eventually got into a wheelchair elevator went down and somebody found him running down the street going towards the highway. This little 5-year-old kid. I actually think he might have taken somebody else with him. So yeah, you get kind of crazy kids. They always have really funny stories to tell, and they're always so excited to show you absolutely everything. Like, we were talking about insects, and one kid raises his hand, and he's like so excited, and he's like, "Did you know that milk comes from cows?" And it's just like, that's wonderful. I'm so excited that you know that now. And I don't know, they're hilarious. The company that I work for, it's called Mad Science. We don't actually use our names. We have to use a mad scientist name. My mad scientist name is Dr. Connecticut, but the kids always call me Dr. Connecticut, so we have shortened it to Dr. K. So it's also really cute when they like come running up to me like, Dr. K, I have something so cool to tell you. Because it's not actually my real name. So they get all excited and tell me something, and they don't actually really know who I am. It's kind of fun. How would you describe your relationship with the Harry Potter series? I'm in love with Harry Potter. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. The books came out when I was actually 11, so I started from there and kind of grew up, learning Harry Potter and reading Harry Potter. The summer that the 7th book came out, I actually reread all the books, and I wrote a very long essay about what I thought was going to happen in the 7th book. And I actually couldn't finish the book because we were filming Little White Lie when it came out. So I had to take one day. The guys let me take a day off, and I went and locked myself in a room and just finished the book so that we could all talk about it. Because they were dying to talk to me about like the ending and what I thought of it and everything. So I absolutely love Harry Potter. I wonder if I can show you this, but I have you can't see it, a Hedwig above my desk from the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I didn't even buy it. Somebody happened to know that I was a huge Harry Potter fan, and they sent me that. So she hangs above my desk so that I can properly work when I'm home, because I want to feel like I'm at Hogwarts whenever I'm at home. So yeah, definitely have a good relationship with the Harry Potter books. What is your Hogwarts house? My Hogwarts house is Gryffindor! Yay! I have an app on my phone that actually sorted me, and first try I got Gryffindor, so I'm not going to argue with that. What is your favorite Harry Potter character and why? My favorite Harry Potter character is absolutely Ron Weasley. I used to have Harry Potter dreams, and in the dreams I was Ron. Weird, don't know what's going on in this head of mine. But he's my absolute favorite. I'm in love with him. I'm very jealous of Hermione. But I don't know. Just his whole character, he's so funny, and he tries so hard to be like Harry, but just doesn't quite make it. But he's still such a good friend in the end. He has a good heart, but his head gets in the way sometimes. And I don't know, I think that maybe I'm kind of like that I have good intentions, but I'm my own worst enemy at times. And I guess I just really relate to Ron because I'm a redhead with lots of other siblings. Okay, what did you think of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2? What was your favorite scene? Did you cry? Okay, yes, I bawled like a baby the entire movie. I went with, I think, 5 other people. No one else cried. I'm sitting there like sobbing my heart out in anticipation of what's going to happen, what just happened. Absolutely everything just made me go off. I was crying like a baby the entire time. My favorite scene, I don't know. The battle for Hogwarts is pretty good. Probably McGonagall doing her spell finally. I liked that because we finally got to see a different side of McGonagall in the movies. We could kind of see that true character that she has, and I don't know, it just made her so cute. What did I think of the movie? I was infuriated by the changes that they made. I know that you can't really go into the movies anymore expecting that they're going to be like the books, but at the same time, I've had very many heated discussions about what they missed and why. And also, I didn't realize that Draco was joining a fraternity, and that's why Voldemort hugged him. Like, what? Voldemort kills people. He doesn't hug them. I don't know. Crazy. But yeah, there's so much stuff that I felt that they could have expanded on. They like just didn't even say anything about the Dumbledore history. Peter Pettigrew just disappeared. Just you never saw him again. They set up so many things in the first part that they didn't follow through with in the second part that I thought was a little. I don't know. The continuity wasn't right. I feel like if don't set something up if you're not going to finish it. But yeah, I mean, it was well done. It for a movie and for people who only watch the Harry Potter movies, I think it was well done, and I don't know, I won't complain. um, are you excited for Pottermore? Have you registered yet? I'm so excited for Pottermore. I'm still kind of trying to figure out what it is. I think most people are. I didn't get in, so I have tried to register, but it didn't work. So we'll see. Makes me sad just to think about it. Which Harry Potter book and movie are your favorite? I think my favorite movie may have been Deathly Hallows Part 1. Because I think they did a really good job of like sticking mostly to the book, and I don't know, it just got me like all revved up and everything. So I'm like, oh, it's the beginning of the end, but like in a good way. My favorite book was the sixth one. I thought it was really well written and just really memorable. I also really liked Prisoner of Azkaban. So 3 and 6 were my favorites for the books. Not so much the movies, though. What is one of your most embarrassing moments? Oh, I don't know if I want to tell them, because then everyone will know. I don't know. I say a lot of stupid things sometimes in front of a lot of people, and that can be kind of awkward. I can't think of like any one specific instance where I've said something super embarrassing and everyone like knew about it. Um, for the most part, like I don't get embarrassed very easily, so it's kind of tough. um, I have a tendency to burp a lot. I can burp on command. I grew up with an older brother, so it's just something that you learned. And I've definitely burped in the wrong company before, and that's been kind of embarrassing. I'll have to come back to this question because I really can't think of anything. So I've heard you have a gecko. Tell us about him or her. Any particular reason you chose a gecko of all reptiles? Does it secretly do with Geico commercials? No, it has nothing to do with Geico commercials, although I'm pretty sure that they have both saved me 15% or more on my car insurance. But I have two geckos. They are two girls. Their names are Lily and Tiamat. Lily is named after Lily Potter, and Tiamat is named after a dragon in a book that I read as a kid. But they're really cute. They're called hypotangerine geckos. So they're orange with black and white stripes. I wonder if I can get them out for you to see. But I chose a gecko because I actually gecko sat for my friend while she went away on vacation for 2.5 months, and I just absolutely loved it. The gecko I was babysitting, his name was Ravi, and he was so crazy. Like he would like climb on the glass and like try to get out at me. Like his tank was right beside my desk, so whenever I would sit here, he'd like come and see me and he'd squeak, and I don't know, he's just so cute and so vocal and active that I thought that was really, really cute. I do also have a dog, so I'm not like crazy and just like, oh, the crazy lizard girl. But I don't know, I really like lizards. I have a lizard ring here. I've always thought that my Patronus would be a lizard. So yeah, I'll see if I can show them to you actually.